Molly. I'm going to be your nurse today. Can I get your full name and date of birth?
Margaret Beth Lasso, 10464.
Okay. And do you have any allergies?
No.
Okay. So today I'm going to be doing your physical assessment. So I'm going to be checking all your body systems and seeing if there's any abnormals that I need to report to your doctor. And this is when I would clean my stethoscope and equipment with a alcohol wipe, but I don't have one of those. So I'm just saying it. And do you have any pain?
Yeah, my left hip has really been bothering me.
Your left hip? Okay. When did that start?
A week ago.
Can you describe the character to me? Like, is it a dull pain? Is it sharp? Is it
It's like a dull ache.
a dull ache? Okay. And does it radiate to any other, like, area besides your hip?
No.
And do you associate the pain with anything? Like, ever doing anything and then you notice that the hip pain gets worse?
Not that I can think of.
No? What about like a certain time of the day that it's worse?
No, just when I move around.
Okay. After sleep, is it better at all?
A little stiff in the mornings, but
Okay. Does anything make the pain worse?
too much activity.
And does anything make the pain better?
Resting, I suppose.
Resting. Can you rate the pain on a scale from 0 to 10?
Maybe a 6.
6 out of 10. Do you take anything for the pain?
Motion sometimes.
Okay. And I don't see any outward signs of pain. What would you say that your pain is right now?
Maybe a 4.
Okay. So right now I'm just gonna check your conjunctiva and sclera. Have you take your glasses off? Okay, so your sclera is clear, your conjunctiva is white. You can go ahead and put your glasses back on. Alright, I'm gonna take your pulse. Okay, so your respiratory rate was at about a 16, and the depth was normal. It wasn't shallow. I didn't see you using any accessory muscles. It wasn't too fast or too slow. And your pulse was at about 75, and it was normal. It wasn't bounding. So next, can I just have you sit up on the edge of this side of the bed? Okay. So I'm going to be listening to your respirations. Can I have you take a deep breath in and out? Okay, now I'm going to do your lateral side. So can I have you lift up your arm? Okay, now I'm going to do your other side. And maybe move to the other side of the bed. Again, just take deep breaths in and out. Okay, so you had a normal respiration pattern. I didn't hear any wheezes, cracks, striders, rails, wheezing. So that's normal and good. You can go ahead and lay back down. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to have you move back over to this side of the bed. Yeah. So now I'm going to listen to your heart sounds. So I'm at the aortic listening site at the right second intercostal space. And I hear no murmurs, rubs, or splits. I'm at the pulmonic listening site, the left second intercostal space, and I hear no murmurs, rubs, or splits. I'm at Erb's point at the third intercostal space. I hear no murmurs, rubs, or splits. I'm at the tricuspid listening site, left of the macular line, and I hear no murmurs or rubs. I'm now at the mitral listening site, the fifth intercostal space, and I hear no murmurs, rubs, or gallops. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with my bow. Pulmonic, no murmurs, rubs, or splits. We'll go with the aortic. Erb's point, no murmurs, rubs, or splits. Bicuspid, no murmurs or rubs. And I hear no murmurs, rubs, or gallops at the neutral listening. Okay. So you can go ahead and lay back down. Now I'm going to have you roll left for me, and I'm going to listen to your heart sounds this way. I hear no murmurs, rubs, splits, or gallops. And it all is at a normal rate. You can go ahead and roll back over. There was no bounding. I heard no murmurs, rubs, splits, or gallops. So now, I'm just going to look at your legs real quick. So I'm going to look at your pressure points, your ankles, your heels. Knees. And it looks like your skin is all intact on all of your pressure points. I don't see any irritation or redness in those areas. So now I'm going to palpate your pulses, your dorsal piano. So I would say it's at about a 2+ out of 3+. Posterior tibial is at about a 2+ out of 3+. And then here, can I have you bend your right leg underneath your left, underneath your right to like a 4. So look, yeah, that's good. Here I'm just going to feel your femoral pulse, so I got to feel it for your hip bone. Alright, and I would say it's at about a 2+ out of 3+. Can I have you do the same thing with your left leg? Feel for your hip bone. And it's at a 2+ out of 3+. Okay, you can go ahead and put your leg back straight. Now I'm going to inspect your sensation for light touch with a cotton swab. And so every time you feel me touch your leg or your foot, just say yes. Okay, perfect. So you have good normal sensation with light touch on your legs. Now, if you wouldn't mind, could I have you just stand up right in front of the bed for me so I can inspect your gait and posture? Okay. So you have a good posture. Can I have you walk for me? Okay, and looks like you're not slouched or anything, so your gait is good. It doesn't seem like you're, giving out on one leg isn't weaker than the other, even with your hip pain, it doesn't look like you're relying on the other leg more for walking, so that's good. Your posture's normal, straight up. So, is there anything else that you needed from me?
No, I'm good for now, thank